Greetings and welcome back. We are playing Distant World Shadows. Okay, so this episode is going to be nothing but redesigns, and I'm basically just going to do the redesigns and I'll end the episode. So if anybody doesn't want to stick around and watch that, you can just safely skip to the next episode. And for the ones who do want to watch all that and watch me stumble through all this, I guess we'll get going. And we won't talk about too much else out here. So let's come in and we can build capital ships now, I see. Perfect. So I guess we'll start at the top. Oh. Wow, look at that. I had that set on automatic retrofit and it didn't retrofit a single one. 0. After all that time of this design, I didn't even upgrade any of them. Well, that's disappointing. I'm pretty sure I've seen that work in other games. Well, you know what? I guess we'll have to do it manually when we come back in the next episode. I'll have to pull all those protectors in and get them upgraded. That kind of sucks. But anyways, for now, we're just doing the redesigns. So we'll hit the auto upgrade to upgrade all our engines and everything. We won't have to do that manually. So we'll just come in and edit. So we went from ion to proton thrusters. And I guess we'll sort this the way I like it. Okay, so these are escorts. I don't want them a huge amount more bigger than they are. They seem to be doing pretty good with what they're doing. We might swap out maybe to heavy railguns, but they're pretty big. Oh, we don't have them yet. Hang on. I thought I had that tech. Oops. Yeah, I do have that tech. I know what's wrong. Okay, we'll have to... Okay, let's go edit. I think I have to do this to use heavy railguns. Yeah, okay. It is a latest component, but for some reason it gets hidden. So, yeah, they're quite a bit, yeah, they're like almost twice the size. But definitely more effective, I think. So let's see, damage 7, range 130. Damage 10, range 180. So speed 180, energy used 8. Yeah, so it's definitely a better railgun. And it does bombard too. Maybe I'll just add a couple. I won't replace all of them. I'll just add a couple. Just to get this, I wouldn't mind this up to about 100 firepower if I can do it. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just add maybe a couple of those. Maybe I'll add some more Maxis blasters as well. There. So we're up over 100 firepower for one ship. And I might hop up the shields a bit if I can. Yeah, I don't want this pretty much, any bigger than maybe 400. And that's about as big as I'll build these escorts. So now that we're done with railguns, let's click that back on so we're not looking at a whole bunch of obsolete stuff. And we now have fleet countermeasures and fleet targeting. But these guys live in they don't live in fleets. So there's no point in putting fleet countermeasures. I'll put those on my cruisers or something. As long as you have one... class of ship with those fleet countermeasures and fleet targeting on it, that affects the whole fleet. So we got that. Damage control we got. Energy we did. And proximities we got. So I guess the only thing we need to do... Yes, we got these to put on our rangers. Point defense. I'll put maybe 3 on. Three's enough. I think we'll just go with 3. And maybe ion defense as well. If it's worth putting an ion cannon on. Basically, ion cannons temporarily disable weapons and engines. So that's probably a good thing to have on these. So I might maybe just stick 1. Okay, that's 124 firepower, so that's pretty good. Our top speed is 18,150. And we're going to need another reactor. So I might as well do that. Okay, so that's plenty of power. Fuel capacity is now 325. We've actually researched better fuel cells, so we went from 275 to 325. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this. I don't think there's much else I want to put on this, unless I want maybe a tractor beam. No, again, I want to keep these fairly cheap because I do build a lot of them. I'll throw one more shield on. There, 480 and 234 armor. Okay, maybe we'll just go with that. Yep, 400. We can go to 500, but I'm right at 400. Okay, save. So that's a Mark V there. So we'll hit auto upgrade on these. And these are my borders. I'm going to get this revision out of here. Okay, so first things first. I think we got all that stuff. Don't need... Well, these do exist in fleets, but I'm not going to worry about fleet countermeasures. Do I have countermeasures? Hang on. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm probably thinking of another game again. I should really stop playing different games of this when I'm actually doing a Let's Play. Because I tend to confuse myself. Hyper Deny. I think that's going to be a good thing on these. Also, what's going to be good on these is ion cannons. I might throw one, maybe two on. And ion defense. And we need more hab and life support. And what do we got for assault? 402 boarding assault. And we'll research some tech to actually increase that number too. What else should we do here? Tractor beam, yes. Pull them in close and board them. That would be perfect. A couple of them? Yeah, maybe we'll do a couple of them. So that's not looking too bad. We got point defense on it already. Okay, damage control. Maybe I'll throw a bit more armor on. Let's say 5 more. Because these get pretty close and personal in order to board them, so they do take a fair amount of firepower. And maybe another shield as well. Hop up the shielding a bit. Okay. Fuel's looking good. Could put another energy collector, but I think that's going to be fine. Wouldn't mind a bit more speed on these. Got to be able to catch them to board them, right? So maybe I'll throw a few more of these on. And we just went over size. So maybe I'll pull a couple more, or a couple of those armors I just put on off. 15. I don't know if that's enough. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pull one of those ion cannons off. And we'll go with more engines. 17's not bad. And maybe I'll just pull a Maxis blaster off. There. So 116 firepower. We got a tractor beam. So basically we can take the shields down, pull the ship towards us, disable its weapons and engines, and then board it. So that sounds like a pretty good plan for a boarding ship. Okay. Yep, we'll go with that. So we'll save that. We'll auto-upgrade the Rangers. Now this one, I want to put our Schecter Firestorms on. Okay, now these do live in fleets, but again, I might go with the cruisers to put the fleet countermeasures. Or even the capital ships. I haven't quite decided on that yet. Cruisers anyways, I don't have capital ships in all my fleets, so... I'm just trying to think here. Okay, I'm just thinking on something else. Now, hyper deny. Did I put that? Oh, hang on. Did I put hyper deny on this? Yep. Okay. Just wanted to double check that. So, hyper deny. I don't know whether I'm going to put it on the Rangers. I got point defense already. Good. Yeah, it's a pretty big unit, and I want to save the space for these. Damage 36, range 295 compared to 17 and 460. So the Epsilons actually have a better range, but these have better damage. Energy use 30, 52. So those take in speed 65, 72. The Epsilons are actually looking a little better. These have bombard abilities too. I might just put these on my bigger ships, actually. Just trying to think what I want to do here. Because I want these to have really good range, this particular design. Yeah, 460, so it's like almost 200 more range. Oh, I might skip the Shachter. I might put those, like I said, on my capital ships or something. So let's get ion defense on here. I don't want any other weaponry. No, I kind of like just having the range stuff on these. So maybe I'll... so we got like 90 left, eh? Yeah, nothing really more I want to put on that. Maybe I'll hop up the shields and armor a bit. So maybe I'll put on 5 more of those. Maybe one more of those. They're 480. And maybe we'll just throw a few more of these on. Actually, look at our power. So power's good. Put a couple more of those. Maybe a couple more concussions. Yeah, 190 now for firepower. Alright, put Hab and Life. You have point defense, yep. Ion defense. Do you have ion? Yes, right there. Okay. Could probably throw a couple more engines on it. Not too worried about these because they're ranged, so I don't really have to catch anything. There, bring it up to 12 anyways. Okay, I think that looks like a design. 190 firepower, nice. Shortest range is 460. Okay, so we'll go with that. There's our cruisers, we'll auto upgrade those. And I called these pounders because I got railguns on them. So we already got point defense, ion cannons. You know what would go really good on these is tractor beams. Throw a couple of those on. Because we can pull them in close and then clobber them with the railguns. And I might actually put heavy railguns on these. Let's put ion defense on first. And you could use some more engines too, so let's get that going. There, that's fine. Life and Hab. Hyper deny. Yes, let's start using these on the bigger ships. Okay, and how many railguns we got? 5. So what I might do is pull the 5 of those off. And we'll come down. And we'll put heavy railguns on. It's probably going to put me over or something. Nope. Okay. 150 firepower. Oh, those are regular railguns. Hang on. Heavy railguns. Ooh, got us right to 500. Okay, 165, that's not bad. 140, 480, 144. I don't have fleet countermeasures yet. I think I better put those on this design. And fleet targeting. Yeah, puts a 6 over. Well, maybe I'll just pull one of these Maxis off. And one piece of armor. Okay, how's that look? Got hyper deny. Do you have damage control? Yep. Oh, let's close that off so I don't get too confused here. And got hyper deny. I think that's all I'm going to do with this. Got ion. So, yeah. Tractor beams pull them in and then hit them with the heavy railguns. That should neutralize pretty much anything. Now 157. I was hoping to get a little bigger than that, but I guess that's fine. And I do need another energy collector, I just noticed. Alright. Now what are we going to have to do? Well, maybe I'll pull one ion cannon. There. And because we're going to be close and personal in battle, let's maybe throw 4 more of those on. As we saw with some of our damaged ships, that the armor did take most of the damage. And I guess I'll put those on my capital ships, which are coming up next here. Okay, so I guess we'll call that a design. Okay, so we got to do this one from scratch. And it just went obsolete. Okay, so we'll manually upgrade and we'll change the name. Let's call it Firestorm, just because we know what's going to be on this. And it'll be a Mark V. And we got to put all this stuff on, and I'm already over. We might not be using this for a bit. Yeah, look at the weaponry on it, though. Okay, let's pull all the concussion missiles off for now. Make some room. Okay, we'll just go with that for now. For those, hyperdrive. And still got lots of tons of reactors. Hang on. I could probably pull a few of those off, make some space. I'll go with that for now. See how that works out. Yeah, I don't need 18 Maxis on this thing. I'm not sure I'm going to put any Maxis on it actually, but I'll go with that for now. So we got lots of room now, but we still need the basics here. Let's come up and get combat targeting. And I'll put fleet on here as well, just in case I split my fleets up somehow. Damage control, energy collection, proximity, ion defense. Okay, how are we doing? Still looking not bad, okay. So let's throw a handful of those on. 244 firepower, nice. And it's about the same range as the Maxis, so that's pretty good. Okay, is there anything else we kind of need? Hyper deny, actually. And okay, I see this has a little extra fuel capacity, so I'm going to pull that off. Point defense. Did I put that on the cruisers? Oh, I better go back and check that. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I think I forgot. Nope. Oh, they're on it. Okay, good. Don't mind me while I brain fart around here. Okay, so I think all we're down to, I should put more engines on it actually. Where are we here? 446. There. Kind of like to get it to the high teens if I can. And that last one didn't do much, so let's pull that one back off. Okay. And I should almost put some ion cannons on this. There, put a couple. And maybe a tractor beam. So 284 firepower. That's looking pretty nice. So 232, 52. Yeah, it's kind of, pull up Maxis off. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so 89. Probably good to put another piece of shielding and armor on here, just to bring it up a bit. And we'll put one more piece of armor. And we'll go through and figure out what I forgot. Usually forget something. As we saw earlier. So it's got 30 bombard. That's from the Shakhtar Firestorms. Point defense. Okay. No fighters, but we got carriers for that. Yeah, it dropped back down to 15, but I guess that's fine. Bigger ships generally don't move that quick anyways. Yeah, it's pretty close to the wire, but I think I'll go with that. And we got us a capital ship. So let's save that, and we'll go back to latest buildables, and it should still be in the list. Yep. Okay. Dropship. Auto upgrade, edit. And we'll pull the revision out. And one thing I didn't put on this earlier, and I should do it, and it helps your troop recovery rate as a medical center. You go to the component guide. Yeah, medical centers also provide rapid healing for any troops on board ship or base. So definitely a good idea. Okay. Now, what do we have on this thing? Concussion missiles. I generally don't worry too much about weaponry on these. I'm more concerned about troop capacity. And I think we want to put ion defense on here. Just wonder if there's anything else I wanted. Maybe some more engines. Yeah, that's pretty slow, 12. So let's get some more engines on here. There, get to the high teens. And maybe a thrust vector, why not? There. Get it to approach the planet just that much quicker when they're going to invade. I don't want hyper deny. And again, hopping up the troop capacity. Because if I want more troop capacity, I generally just put more troop ships in. I don't want one ship to have like 10,000 troop capacity, because if that ship gets clobbered, then you lose a ton of troops. Keeping the capacity a little lower and spread out amongst multiple ships, I think, is a better option. You need point defense. I'll put some extra on this, just because it might be approaching a planet. Maybe there's fighters around, so maybe we'll go with 6 of those. It's a little better protection. And speaking of protection, maybe we'll just hop up the armor and shields. Okay, and we'll throw some more armor on. There. Okay, hab and life. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it at 1,000. So I think I might just call that a design. Okay, yeah, we'll call that a design. Okay, carriers. Wow, this is actually going to be a long episode. 25 minutes already. Ugh. Okay, carriers. Definitely will need some stuff here. So we got damage control, all the basics. So let's come down to ion defense, point defense. And I do notice I always lose lots of carriers, so I might make these just a bit tougher on the defense. So I might throw an ion cannon on this as well. And maybe a tractor beam to repel. Tractor beams will both pull ships in and repel ships. And I'll throw some more fighter capacity on here. So yeah, 24. So maybe we'll go to maybe 32 or something. Okay, life and hab. Maybe I'll just put a handful of rail guns on it. Yeah, maybe not. I don't want anything getting too close to this, so yeah, I don't have much more room anyways. You know what I haven't used yet is graviton beams. I haven't used them on a single design, I don't think. Well, there might be one design that has them. Yeah, Hyper and I know, because if they're attacking this thing, I want them to go away, not stick around. What else do we need? Maybe some extra point defense, yeah. Oop, 7-6, there we go. Okay, I think we'll call that a design. 160 should be good. Oh, cruise sucks. But do we need these to be overly quick? I'm not sure. Oh, it's going to take a ton of engines. Yeah, I got to get at least into double digits here. What can we take off? Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of weaponry on this. Yeah, it's a tough decision. I don't know what to pull off. Well, I guess I could pull one fighter bay. They're pretty big. Yeah, big time. Okay, let's do that, and we'll put engines. Again, it doesn't have to be overly quick on the cruise, because they basically release their fighters, and then the fighters go in and fight, and they sort of sit back. So I think we'll go with that. We're pretty much at max here anyways, so maybe we'll just do that. Oh, we need another energy collector. Maybe 2. Oh, here we go again. Okay, what else? We need to lose 12. Oh, man. Well, there's 12. Take the ion cannon off. Maybe we'll do that. There. Okay, I think we'll call that a design. Not very heavy on the firepower, but it doesn't need to. We've increased the fighter capacity a bit, and we did research better fighters and stuff. I'd like more armor and shields, but maybe we'll do that next round. Okay, we'll call that a design. And exploration ship. Edit. I don't know whether we need to do a whole lot with these. So the auto upgrade put the proton thrusters and everything on. Fuel capacity. I think I might hop that back up a bit, because I have been running into situations where I haven't quite had enough fuel. So we'll go to 520 on those. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much more to these. Good enough. We got the basics. I have to get killed, big deal, right? Build another one. So we'll just leave that small. And colony ships, I think we'll just auto and just call that a design. Yeah, good enough. Now construction ships, we also want to hop up the fuel supply a bit. Oops. Okay, we'll go to 455 on those. Because I was running into situations where I couldn't quite get to where I wanted to be without refueling. Okay, so we'll call that a design. Okay, private ships. Oh man, we're at half an hour already. I wonder if I shouldn't split this into a couple episodes. Maybe we'll do all the ships this episode, and then I'll do another episode for bases. No, okay, let's do it. So edit. Now, I wouldn't mind hopping up some of the defense on this, like shields. Again, fuel capacity, I don't want overly big, because then they'll sort of stick around home a little closer, I think. Or at least closer to fuel points. See, I don't know whether I want to hop that up. I'm just looking to see what I need to do here. So yeah, maybe just shields. Put a couple more shields on it. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. So just auto upgrade, and then we'll just throw 2 more shields. There, 360. Boarding defense. Wonder if I shouldn't hop that up a bit. Okay, we'll go mid 150s. Or mid 100s, I guess. So 2 shields, 2 habs on each one. And that should be good. Okay. Auto retrofit, or auto upgrade. Two shields. And 2 hab. These will go pretty quick. Two shields and 2 hab. Okay, 1 more. Okay. And that's all the ships done. Oh man. We're at like half an hour. I'm just thinking what I might do. Let's see how this goes. Let's go upgrade. Edit. And what all did this do? I don't know what the auto upgrade actually did. Not sure what that replaced, if anything. I do need point defense on everything. So I'm going to go 5, 6 of those on that. Oh, maybe I can do these fairly quickly. I think just point defense. Yeah, auto upgrade and point defense. Maybe ion defense as well. And it might be a little overkill on the reactors here. You know what? Next retrofit might be swapping those out anyways. So I could probably pull one off. There. Yeah, maybe we'll go with that. Yeah, we have damage control. We have targeting. Do we have countermeasures? Yep. Oh, we mind something else on these though. Again, this is my small. Okay, let's just go with that for this small spaceport. Okay, good enough. And auto retrofit. I don't even have any of these built anyways. Okay, so point defense 6 and ion defense. Oh, way too many reactors. So yeah, these must be replacing the reactors. Ooh, probably a bit too much. That's not bad. Okay, good enough. Well, I might be able to whip through these fairly quickly, so I guess we'll keep going. I should almost put fighters on that medium spaceport. You know what? Save. Let's go back here. I'll put it, say a dozen. There. Dozen fighters. Okay, edit. And what do we got on here? A dozen, so I'll put a couple more on here too. Bit of an upgrade. Okay, point defense. I don't think we have that on here yet. Nope. So I'll put 6 of those. Ion defense. Check our reactors. Wherever they are. There they are. Oh yeah, way overkill. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay, I think we'll just call that. Hello. Man, I still haven't used graviton beams. I don't know what it is with those. I keep forgetting to use them. Well, in the sake of getting this done fairly quickly, I think we'll just do what we're doing here. Get the point defense happening and the ion defense. And reactors 2. Oh, we need another one on these. Okay. Good enough. And reactors. Yes, we need another one. Yeah, this won't go. I'm glad I didn't do another episode just for this. 5, 6, and 1 ion. And another reactor. Ooh, ion. Ion defense. Okay, save. And the defensive base. I still got to build some of these. I still haven't built any. Like I said, this game has been pretty relaxed as far as aggression, so I've been sort of neglecting a bunch of stuff. So 6 of those. Ion defense. Did you have targeting? Yep. Okay. And way overkill. Actually, maybe what I'll do is add something to it. I'll add a handful of those just to use some. Here, have a graviton beam or two. There. There, now I can say I've used them. Okay, so, still overkill on the reactors. Maybe I'll put some fighter bays on this thing. That's going to use up static power, though. I have to put another energy collector. I already got fighters on it. Okay, never mind. Okay, I guess we'll call that a design, and maybe one of these days I'll actually build one of these things. Okay, and private bases. And how we looking here? Okay. Point defense. We'll just put, again, I don't want these overly expensive. Maybe just 3 on these. And ion defense. And probably, no, I was going to say might need another reactor, but it looks like we're alright. 59 firepower. Maybe I'll just add something to this. Could I add to this that would be effective? I do like the railguns. I don't know whether it was this game or whether you noticed that. I think it was a different game I was playing, but the one-off pirates that were coming in were getting hit by the railguns and taken off right away. So Might just maybe plop a couple more of these on here. There. Good enough. So 2 more railguns and point defense. Did I do ion defense? Yes, I did. Okay. So point defense. Ion defense. 2 more railguns. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay, that is it. We are done our redesigns. Now we got the huge pain of actually retrofitting everything. But that's for another episode. So I guess we'll leave it at this. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up. I always do. But I'm sure somebody in the comments will let me know. Oh man, I just noticed they popped out and got into their system. Wow, they might, yeah, they're going to start getting big pretty quick if they do that. Anyways, I think we'll just end this one here, just so we don't do too much. And that way, if anybody skipped this episode, they're not going to be behind on what I'm doing. So if you're still with me after all that, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.